I used to wake up 5 times a night just to pee. My energy was low, my bladder always felt full, and my prostate was constantly inflamed. Nothing worked until I cut out 5 specific foods. Within days, the swelling went down, the pain eased, and I finally slept through the night. These everyday foods were silently making my prostate worse, and I had no idea. If you're struggling with frequent urination, discomfort, or just want better prostate health, this could change everything. Let me show you what to avoid. Your body will thank you. First, we have caffeine. Caffeine is one of the most widely consumed substances in the world, found in coffee, tea, energy drinks, and many soft drinks. While it may offer a quick boost of energy and increased alertness, too much caffeine can have serious consequences for your prostate health. Men who already suffer from prostate problems or are at risk should be especially cautious. Caffeine can quietly worsen inflammation and contribute to urinary issues that are already common with prostate enlargement. One of the major ways caffeine affects your prostate is through its diuretic properties. A diuretic makes you urinate more frequently, which can lead to dehydration if you're not careful. For men with an enlarged prostate, more frequent urination can be particularly problematic. The prostate can press against the urethra, making it difficult to fully empty the bladder. When caffeine increases your urge to urinate, it puts more strain on an already sensitive urinary system. Caffeine also stimulates the nervous system, which can trigger muscle contractions in the bladder. These contractions might seem harmless, but they can create a sense of urgency and even incontinence in men with prostate issues. This effect is especially uncomfortable at night, leading to frequent trips to the bathroom, poor sleep, and increased stress on the body, which only worsens inflammation. Another harmful effect of caffeine is its ability to increase cortisol levels. Cortisol is the body's stress hormone. Chronically high cortisol levels contribute to inflammation throughout the body, including in the prostate. An inflamed prostate can become more sensitive, more enlarged, and more painful over time, especially if you're already dealing with prostatitis or benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. Caffeine also constricts blood vessels, including those that supply blood to the prostate. This reduced blood flow can hinder healing and contribute to a buildup of toxins in the prostate tissue. Poor circulation also means less oxygen and fewer nutrients are delivered to the prostate, which slows down repair and increases the chances of long-term damage. Furthermore, caffeine can increase levels of certain hormones such as adrenaline and norepinephrine. These hormones put the body in a fight or flight mode, which over time can cause hormonal imbalances that negatively affect the prostate. Hormonal imbalance is one of the hidden factors behind prostate enlargement and poor prostate function. Men with chronic prostatitis or pelvic pain syndrome often report that caffeine triggers flare-ups. That's because caffeine stimulates both the bladder and the central nervous system, which can create a cascade of discomfort. The pelvic region is highly sensitive, and any irritation from caffeine can make existing pain feel worse and harder to control. Caffeine also affects the metabolism of zinc in the body. Zinc is one of the most important minerals for prostate health. It helps reduce inflammation, supports immune function, and may even slow the growth of prostate tissue. When caffeine interferes with zinc absorption, it weakens one of the body's natural defenses against prostate damage. If you suffer from prostatitis or have BPH symptoms, reducing or eliminating caffeine can be a powerful step toward relief. Many men notice that their urinary symptoms improve significantly once they cut back on coffee, energy drinks, or soda. Less urgency, better sleep, and fewer bathroom trips are just a few of the benefits reported. Next, we have lemons. Lemons are often praised for their health benefits, including boosting immunity and aiding digestion. But for men with prostate problems, lemons may not be as harmless as they seem. Despite their vitamin C and antioxidant content, lemons have certain properties that can actually irritate the prostate and make existing conditions worse. One of the biggest concerns is the high acidity in lemons. This acidity can irritate the lining of the bladder and the prostate, especially in men who already have inflammation or chronic prostatitis. When the urinary tract is exposed to acidic substances, it can lead to burning sensations during urination, increased urgency, and pelvic discomfort, all of which are common prostate-related symptoms. Lemons can also worsen urinary frequency. Acidic foods like lemons may act as bladder stimulants, triggering a frequent urge to urinate. For men with benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, this can be especially problematic. The enlarged prostate already blocks urine flow, and adding bladder stimulation only increases the discomfort and pressure on the urinary system. In some men, lemons can also contribute to inflammation. While lemons are generally considered anti-inflammatory for many parts of the body, they can have the opposite effect on the prostate when consumed in excess. This is particularly true if the body is already dealing with chronic inflammation, where the added acid load can tip the balance and aggravate symptoms. Another issue is citrus sensitivity. Some individuals are sensitive to citrus fruits like lemons and may not even know it. This sensitivity can lead to allergic-like reactions, including swelling, inflammation, or increased pain in areas already affected by chronic conditions. The prostate, when inflamed or sensitive, can react poorly to such dietary triggers. Lemons also contain compounds like oxalates. High levels of oxalates can contribute to the formation of kidney stones, which can indirectly affect prostate health by increasing urinary tract stress and inflammation. The close relationship between the urinary system and the prostate means that any added strain on one part can have ripple effects on the other. Citric acid in lemons can irritate the urethra and bladder neck area, leading to symptoms that mimic or worsen prostatitis. This irritation can cause burning, frequent urination, and even pelvic pain. In men with an already sensitive prostate, this added irritation can significantly affect comfort and quality of life. Lemon juice can also interfere with the body's pH balance when consumed in large amounts. While it's true that lemon becomes alkaline after digestion, the initial contact with the urinary tract is acidic. This momentary acidity can trigger symptoms in sensitive individuals, particularly those managing prostate inflammation or urinary tract sensitivity. For men taking medications for prostate health, lemon and other citrus fruits can sometimes interfere with drug absorption. Certain compounds in citrus can slow down how medications are processed by the liver, leading to reduced effectiveness or unexpected side effects. This makes managing prostate conditions even more difficult. Next, we have sugary snacks. Sugary snacks may be enjoyable in the moment, but they can have serious long-term effects on prostate health. Foods like candy, pastries, cookies, and sugary drinks are loaded with refined sugars that trigger inflammation throughout the body. For men with prostate issues, this inflammation can lead to more pain, swelling, and worsening of conditions like prostatitis or benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. One of the key ways sugary snacks damage the prostate is by increasing insulin levels. High sugar intake spikes blood glucose, which forces the body to produce more insulin. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, a condition linked to hormonal imbalances that negatively affect the prostate. Excess insulin may also stimulate the growth of prostate tissue, worsening enlargement and urinary symptoms. Chronic inflammation is another major problem caused by sugary snacks. When you consume refined sugars regularly, your body responds by producing inflammatory chemicals. The prostate, already prone to inflammation in many men, becomes even more sensitive and swollen. This can lead to symptoms such as pelvic pain, frequent urination, and discomfort during urination. Sugary foods also weaken the immune system. A weakened immune system makes it harder for your body to fight off infections, including those that affect the urinary tract and prostate. This is especially risky for men who suffer from chronic bacterial prostatitis, as sugar can reduce the body's ability to heal and recover. Excess sugar contributes to obesity, which is a known risk factor for prostate problems. Extra body fat, especially around the abdomen, increases estrogen levels and decreases testosterone. This hormonal imbalance can fuel the growth of the prostate and make existing conditions worse. Obesity also puts more pressure on the bladder and pelvic region, further complicating urinary function. High sugar intake is also linked to the development of advanced prostate cancer. Studies have shown that diets rich in sugary snacks and processed foods are associated with a higher risk of aggressive prostate cancer. The constant spikes in blood sugar can feed cancer cells and promote tumor growth in the prostate gland. Sugary snacks can also disrupt gut health, which plays a major role in overall inflammation and immunity. A damaged gut lining can allow toxins to enter the bloodstream, leading to a condition known as leaky gut. This can trigger widespread inflammation, including in the prostate, making symptoms harder to manage. Another issue is that sugar can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, which is closely linked to prostate health. Men with diabetes are more likely to experience lower urinary tract symptoms and have a higher risk of prostate enlargement. Managing blood sugar levels is crucial for maintaining a healthy prostate and avoiding complications. Men who regularly consume sugary snacks often experience more frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia. This not only disrupts sleep, but also places additional stress on the prostate and bladder. The repeated strain can make symptoms of BPH or prostatitis worse over time. Next, we have trans fats. Trans fats are one of the most harmful types of fats you can consume, and they can quietly wreak havoc on your prostate health. Found in many processed and fried foods like chips, baked goods, fast food, and margarine, trans fats have been linked to a variety of health issues, including increased inflammation and hormonal disruption. These effects can significantly worsen prostate conditions over time. One of the main concerns with trans fats is their powerful inflammatory effect. When you eat foods high in trans fats, your body produces more inflammatory chemicals, which can irritate tissues throughout the body, including the prostate. For men dealing with prostatitis or benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, this added inflammation can intensify pain, swelling, and urinary difficulties. Trans fats also negatively impact the health of your blood vessels. They contribute to the buildup of plaque in arteries, which reduces blood flow. Poor circulation means the prostate may not receive enough oxygen and nutrients, slowing down healing and making it harder for the body to repair damaged prostate tissue. Over time, this can contribute to the worsening of existing prostate problems. Another danger of trans fats is their effect on hormone levels. These fats can disrupt the balance of testosterone and estrogen in the body. A healthy testosterone level is crucial for maintaining a healthy prostate. When trans fats lower testosterone or increase estrogen, it can lead to prostate tissue growth and worsen symptoms like frequent urination, weak flow, and pelvic discomfort. Trans fats are also known to suppress immune function. A weakened immune system makes it harder for the body to fight off infections that can affect the prostate. Men with chronic bacterial prostatitis or those prone to urinary tract infections may find their symptoms flare up more often when trans fats are a regular part of their diet. Obesity is another serious concern related to trans fats, and excess weight is closely tied to poor prostate health. Trans fats contribute to weight gain, especially around the belly, which increases pressure on the bladder and prostate. Obesity is also linked to more aggressive forms of prostate cancer, making dietary choices even more critical for men at risk. Consuming trans fats can also increase oxidative stress in the body. This leads to damage at the cellular level, including in the prostate gland. Oxidative stress plays a key role in aging and disease progression, and when combined with inflammation, it can accelerate prostate deterioration and even increase the risk of prostate cancer. Some studies have also shown a correlation between high trans fat intake and the development of advanced prostate cancer. This could be due to the way trans fats affect cell membranes, inflammation pathways, and hormone levels. These changes can encourage abnormal cell growth and reduce the body's ability to eliminate damaged or dangerous cells. Additionally, trans fats can disrupt gut health, which has an indirect impact on the prostate. An unhealthy gut can lead to increased systemic inflammation and poor nutrient absorption, both of which negatively affect prostate function. A strong digestive system is essential for overall male health, and trans fats undermine this foundation. Last, we have white bread. White bread might seem like a harmless part of your daily meals, but it can quietly damage your prostate over time. Made from refined flour, white bread lacks essential nutrients and contains high amounts of simple carbohydrates. These simple carbs quickly convert to sugar in the body, which can increase inflammation and worsen existing prostate issues. One of the biggest problems with white bread is its high glycemic index. This means it causes a rapid spike in blood sugar levels after consumption. Repeated blood sugar spikes lead to insulin resistance, which has been linked to hormonal imbalances and chronic inflammation, two key factors that can negatively affect prostate health. White bread also contributes to weight gain, especially when consumed regularly. Excess body fat, particularly around the abdomen, can disrupt testosterone levels and increase estrogen in men. This hormonal imbalance can encourage prostate growth and worsen symptoms such as frequent urination, poor bladder emptying, and pelvic discomfort. Inflammation caused by processed carbs like white bread can make conditions such as prostatitis or benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, worse. Inflammation is at the root of many chronic prostate problems, and foods that fuel it, like white bread, only add fuel to the fire. This results in more pain, swelling, and urinary difficulties over time. White bread is also low in fiber, which plays a crucial role in digestive and prostate health. Fiber helps maintain a healthy gut microbiome, which supports the immune system and reduces inflammation. Without enough fiber, digestion slows, inflammation rises, and the risk of prostate issues increases. Eating white bread regularly can also reduce your intake of more nutrient-rich whole foods. This can lead to deficiencies in key vitamins and minerals like zinc, selenium, and vitamin E, all of which are important for prostate health. A poor diet lacking in these nutrients makes the prostate more vulnerable to damage and disease. High consumption of refined grains like white bread has also been linked to an increased risk of aggressive prostate cancer. Studies show that diets high in refined carbs and low in whole foods may encourage abnormal cell growth in the prostate. Over time, this can lead to serious health concerns that are much harder to manage. White bread may also contribute to poor gut health, which can indirectly affect the prostate. A weakened gut lining combined with low fiber and high sugar intake can lead to systemic inflammation and poor nutrient absorption. This increases the burden on the immune system and can worsen inflammation in the prostate. Another issue is that white bread can cause bloating and digestive discomfort in some individuals. This can create additional pressure in the lower abdomen and pelvic region, making prostate symptoms more uncomfortable. For men already experiencing prostate pain or urinary issues, this added discomfort can significantly lower quality of life.